Hey guys, what's up? I am back with another video. So in this video, we'll be doing the speed test comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus versus the iPhone 14 Pro. And the iPhone 14 Pro is powered by Apple A16 Bionic SoC. We have 6 GB of RAM, while the Samsung S22 Plus is powered by Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 SoC with 8 GB of RAM. So on the back, we have a triple cameras on both phones, and iPhone has a 48 megapixel f1.8 aperture with the sensor shift OIS main camera. Also we have 12 megapixel ultra-wide and a 12 megapixel telephoto lens, which give you a 3x optical zoom with OIS, while the Samsung has a 50 megapixel f1.8 aperture with OIS main camera. Also we have 12 megapixel ultra-wide and a 10 megapixel telephoto lens, which give you a 3x optical zoom with OIS. And the back on both phones is made up of glass. We have a dual ion glass on the iPhone versus a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on the S22 Plus. And the frame of the iPhone is made up of stainless steel, while Samsung has a armor aluminum frame. So on the bottom we have USB Type-C versus a lightning port on the iPhone. Also we have a stereo speakers on both phones with no headphone jack. In this video, I'm gonna show you how much difference between the Galaxy S22 Plus versus the iPhone 14 Pro, and keep that in mind, S22 Plus, not the latest flagship from Samsung. S23 Plus is the right competitor for the iPhone 14 Pro. But anyways, so now let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. So logos came up first on the Samsung S22 Plus. Samsung is running on One UI 5.1, which is based on Android 13 versus iOS 16.5 on the iPhone 14 Pro. So you can see iPhone 14 Pro faster, while Samsung also done as well. So we have 3 or 4 second difference between these two devices when it comes to booting up. And now let's talk about the displays between these two devices. And the S22 Plus has a 6.6 inch Full HD Plus Dynamic AMOLED LTPO 120Hz refresh rate with Infinity O display, while the iPhone 14 Pro has a smaller 6.1 inch over Full HD Plus Super Retina XDR LTPO OLED display, which has 120Hz refresh rate. Also on the top we have Dynamic Island, which looks worse as compared to the Infinity O display, but and the Dynamic Island has some useful features which you don't find on the Samsung. And the bottom chain, it is much smaller on the Galaxy S22 Plus. So iOS is closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. Also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones, and the first application we have is the phone dialer, that is very similar. So next on the list is settings, little faster on the 14 Pro. So again we have 120Hz refresh rate on both phones, which is LTPO1. So now check out some more apps. Amazon Shopping with same Wi-Fi network. So the S22 Plus is slightly faster, scrolling absolutely smooth that you expect. So very similar. So now check out some games application. So this way we should see a minor difference, I would say, between the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 versus the Apple A16. So now let's see Candy Crush Saga. Exactly the same on both phones, as you can see. And now let's see Instagram, slightly faster on the 14 Pro. Let's see Pinout, very close as you can see. Now let's see Snapchat, faster on the Samsung. Spotify, faster on the iPhone. Subway Surfer 8 Gen 1 and Apple A16, as you can see both phones is perform very similar, but this time iPhone is taking the lead. This time we have a 2 second difference. Now let's see Temper and 2. We have different versions on both phones. S22 Plus is slightly faster because we have a pop-up on the iPhone. S22 Plus is overall faster in the Temper and 2. So now let's see PUBG Mobile. Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, Apple A16. Apple A16 is much better SoC in terms of the gaming wise. So 14 Pro is showing its performance, but at the end very similar, as you can see. Also in that game we have a smooth graphics with 90 FPS on the iPhone 14 Pro versus a smooth graphics with extreme frame rate, and the gaming experience, it is miles better on the iPhone 14 Pro. Also the S22 Plus is produce a lot more heat over the iPhone 14 Pro. Now check out Twitter, very similar. Zedge, and Zedge is open up faster always on Android phones, as you can see. So now let's see scrolling, feels really smooth on both phones. So last I'm launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. So the iPhone 14 Pro is slightly faster, and the cam performance I feel it is more better on the iPhone 14 Pro. So now let's look at the front facing camera, and Samsung has a 10 megapixel versus a 12 megapixel now with autofocus and a larger aperture size, f1.9 versus f2.2. so you can see, and the selfie camera it is looks more better on the iPhone, but iPhone is give you a warmer look. Okay guys, now let's see internet browsing speed. So I am seeing to for Samsung internet on the Samsung versus a Safari internet on the iPhone. So we have wikipedia.org with same Wi-Fi network, slightly faster on the iPhone, and scrolling it feels really smooth, but in the start we see a jitter on the Samsung. So now let's open this English, similar again, this time no jitters. And now let's see apple.com, next website. So the Samsung is faster in terms of opening up the apple.com, not on the iPhone. Silky smooth, as you can see. Samsung has the fast scrolling speed. So now check out RAM management on both phones. Samsung has 8 GB of RAM while iPhone has 6 GB of RAM. Let's see who is perform good in the RAM management. Phone dialer still there. Settings, Amazon shopping still there. Let's see Candy Crush Saga still there. Instagram, Pinout, Snapchat, Spotify, Subway Surfer, that card refresh on the Samsung, Temper and 2. Let's see PUBG. So opening up the, and Twitter it is not refresh. Zedge, and last we're back to the internet browser where we left, as you can see. And guys, what I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see that, and the Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus overall is perform very solid against the iPhone 14 Pro. Also, while I'm holding this phone S22 Plus, it feels much hotter as compared to the iPhone 14 Pro, especially the frame and this area from the back. So S22 Plus is produce a lot more heat. We have some little overheating issue on the S22 Plus because of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, while Apple A16 is perform very solid and cool. So in terms of the RAM wise, in that area, the S22 Plus and the iPhone 14 Pro, both phones is perform very solid, but we have 102 refresh on the S22 Plus. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like this video. So do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos like this, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. And I will see you in my next video. Peace out.